Hey everybody. Hey everybody, this is Shawn Hayes and welcome to my channel. And so first, before I get started, I want to apologize for yesterday's um, technical issues because I was streaming
Hey
live
everybody.
and so
Hey
I
everybody, this is Shawn Hayes and welcome
oh
to
my
my
goodness.
channel.
Oh,
And
am I
so
supposed to
first
hold
before
on?
I get started, I want to apologize for yesterday.
Okay, so here we go. Let me go ahead and start back over. I want to apologize for yesterday was technical difficulties, and so my computer just like shut down middle of me going me just streaming live. So it was just like crazy, and so I just had to like um really to just like what's going on, like really what's going on. And so I'm trying to test something different. So hopefully this will help. I'm trying to do Zoom to stream live on YouTube. So hopefully that is helping. I don't know. I'm testing this out, but bear with me. So I'm trying to see. Okay, I think I'm live. So this is my first time. So testing it out. So anyway, yesterday my computer just like shut down. So anyway, you're like, okay, whatever, Delshawn. Let's go ahead and get started. So um I just want to talk about how to overcome disappointment in your notary business, right? So, yesterday in my video, I started talking about how I had to overcome disappointment because I was getting like, I got like maybe seven yesterday. Um, Between yesterday and the day before, I got like seven or eight assignments to come through my cell phone, text me, and I would say I was available, and all seven I did not get. And I mean, I had my phone like this. I was ready to like, I was ready to. I was my phone was like here. I heard a ding. I was like boom, and all seven assignments I did not get. Some assignments was like $125, $110. Maybe $95 with no scan backs, and they was so close to my house. Like really, they was so close. So it wasn't. It was the farthest one was 15 minutes from my house, and I was like, man, and I was very disappointed, and I was like, man, and so I really had to take some time, take a moment back, and it's great to have a notary buddy or just a business buddy. They don't have to be in the same industry as you. And I remember the conversation that we had before. It's like, what's meant for you is meant for you. And so I had to remember that conversation. And so I had to stand back and say, you know what? If it was meant for me, it was meant for me. But then I began to, I'm a believer. So I had to begin to say, Lord God, thank you for protecting me because I don't know what I was walking into. So all seven of those Simons, I could have been walking into something that could have harm me, that I didn't agree with the surroundings. And so I had to step back, right? I had to step back and say, you know what? Okay, I'm not gonna get out this funk because the work will come, right? I had to understand like the work will come, the income will come, and every notary is not going to be able to do every assignment, and so I had to take a step back. It's like what that's cool with, because later on, after I said I'm cool with it because I really don't know what I was walking into it. If you have been on my YouTube channel before, you already know that I'm terrified of cats. Like I am terrified of cats. So that's why it took me so long to be a notary signing agent. I've been a notary for, many terms now, but I've never done. My biggest fear was walking into somebody's house and I was scared of cats. Now I know what a dog does, but a cat, woo. So later on that day, I was on Facebook, and somebody posted this big fat cat just laying smack on a table on top of the loan documents. I said, "Oh Lord!" I was like, "Oh Lord!" And the cat was just laying there, and the signers didn't like put the cat away. And so I have been into some environments and some homes, and I seen the cat, and I was like, and I just They says, "Oh," I said, "I'm terrified of cats." Like, "Oh, you won't hurt me." I said, "Oh, I can't do it." And they did put the cat away. Several assignments that had cats. Like, "Now you got to put that. Please, I'll be more comfortable if you put that cat away." But again, if you in these Facebook group in these environments, they have dogs and they have cats laying on top of the table, walking around and everything, and then you don't even. Oh, that's just anyway. That's how I was able to overcome my disappointment because I had to think about, like, what, maybe God was trying to protect me from an environment or a situation that I didn't need to be a part of. Maybe I was walking into something that was totally like out of character. And so I had to understand, what, the work will come. And these last, for the 15th on up, we hustle because there's a time limit at the towards the end of the month that they're trying to close on these loans. And I'm like, but I had said, what? And I had to apply a scripture to it. Like, really, I'm like, what? I need, I like lights, I like to eat. I like to do all these things. And so I was like, God, you are my sustainer. You are you are my provider. But I was very disappointed for a minute. I had to get out of that. So you guys, if you're like, man, I'm not getting assignments, or every time I hit assignment or said I'm available, that it's not coming, right? It's not coming. I'm not getting any jobs. Just, even though when your disappointment hits, snap out of it. Say, you know what, that's all right. The right assignment is going to come my way. I don't have to drive far away. I'm going to get the money that I desire, the fee that I desire. And so the moment that the enemy tries to go in here and saying, you know what, trying to play tricks on you, because you be like, man, why did I invest it in, this copier and this scanner, and why did I invest it in, the cost to take the exam and the notary supplies and all this stuff, and I'm not getting these assignments, right? I mean, the enemy will play with you, but you have to snap out and, like, you know what, the the right client, the right signing will come my way. It's for me. And so I had to even snap my back on it. And so you were like, Delshawn, I get that. I get that, to snap the my back. But what do you do when you need some money? Right? What do you need when you need some money and you're not getting an assignment? So you know what you do? You go in and you begin to go in these Facebook group, go on, we're on YouTube, go in and really support other people's channels, because I believe when you sow into somebody else, it's going to come back around. You can't reap a harvest if you don't sow. So while you're waiting, cheer other people on. If you're on Facebook group and they said they did their first signing and they're doing this, you congratulate them. If you see somebody who said, man, I'm hit my monthly goal of 20K, say, hey, thank you, because I know God is not a respected person. I know if he'd do it for her, he'd do it for me. My time is coming. But while my time is coming, I am going to be cheerfully. I'm not going to be in a funk, right? And even when I try to get in it, I'm going to snap myself back out of it. So begin to know Facebook. If you see something, hey, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Be happy with somebody else, right? Because I believe that when you're happy for somebody else, your happiness will come. God is no respected person, right? And so I just had to really, like, snap out of it, like snap out of it, Deljon. But because I didn't have those signings, come on now, I was able to finish my taxes, upload it so my accountant can do my taxes. I was able to also work on things in my business because I am a notary signing agent, but my function of my business is Hayes Financial Coaching. Well, I'm a financial coach, so I teach people how to build systems to live beyond paycheck to paycheck living. I help them to eliminate debt monkeys. I help to eliminate those debt monkeys and to maximize their income. And so I was able to work on my 5-day challenge. And so, yeah, I need to plug that in there as well. Yes, you have to congratulate others. Yes, just I'm just now seeing the chat, right? And so I was like, I was able to do that. I was able to clean out my refrigerator and clean out my kitchen, and I was able to do that. Things had If I had those signings, I would have been just moving, and not able to do what I really need to do inside the home. And so I was like, oh my goodness. And I was like, man, look at this. I got some stuff done. Now, as I'm thinking, like, how do I need the money? I'm still saying I need the money. Gas and electric due on the 24th, right? But we understand the function of notary business, the work that we did in February, right? Is going to be deposited on the 15th, which is Monday, right? Because we already know these companies are like net 30, maybe net 40. But just think about the money that you need today is from the signings that you did last month. And so I had to realize, like, money's still coming to me. Look, money's still coming to me, right? So I'm like, I still got time. It's like, the 10th or whatever, the 12th. I still got some more days to pick up some more signings. And even though that I didn't get nuts, I mean, I was like this. I was look, Rosemary, I was like this. My phone was like here, and I was and I did not get any of those assignments. And I was a little funk, but I had to snap myself out. So you know what? I'm going on YouTube and I'm gonna to watch the other people's videos. I'm gonna go in the Facebook group and I'm gonna support them. If somebody says it's my first signing, if anybody have questions, and I know that I can give them um accurate information, right? That they can, if they want to verify, they can go on the NNA website. I'm going to help them cheer this on, congratulations, and share my resources with it, where you get your paper, where you get your stamp, all that thing, also all those things that I'm going to do while I'm waiting on my signings that is meant for me. But I tell you, it's going to happen, you guys. It's going to happen. You're going to be like, man, I didn't get no hits. I didn't get no hits. What's going on? And you see people in the group that's getting signings after signings. And they say, man, I did 9 signings in a day. Sometimes I'll be drained out for one signing. Depending on one side, I'd be like, oh, I need a nap because this was crazy. But my thing is this: when we're on Facebook, and when we're on YouTube, look at this as a motivation, not a distraction. Because a lot of time we get distraction about other people's success that we don't think that is going to come our way. Sometimes we be like, oh man, I wish I could make that money, that 20K, that 20K or 18K or whatnot, and it's doable. My thing is like it's doable, but my thing is goes back to you is don't make it personal. Don't make it personal, right? When you became a notary, and I teach my clients this well because sometimes it's not a budget problem, it's an income problem, and so I could teach them how to be a notary, you know, on that, how to monetize their skill set, how to bring more income into the house. But my thing is, ask yourself, why did I become a notary? Did I become a notary or a notary signing agent because it was a new, latest, greatest, easy, fast way to make money? Or did I come to be a notary to make impact, to make a difference in the world? And if you have been watching my YouTube videos, I say this all the time: your signature has power. Your signature has power. That means that, hey, you're providing a service that nobody can't do but you. Why? Because you understand that, hey, nobody can close on their first home. Nobody can close on their first or do their refinance without your signature. Your signature holds power. You are the final piece to making somebody's dreams turn into reality. You are the final piece. So if that single mom or that husband and wife have saved up and worked hard to buy the first home, and they can't close on their first home without you, that is the reason why I became a notary, because you know what? I want to see people's dreams turn into reality. I'm thinking, like, I came from a notary. Yes, I love the money, but even being a notary public, I understand that nobody can transfer titles without my signature. And I remember when my son, when he first driving, and he was like, saved his money and saved his money. He bought this car off this guy. And I understood, even though I didn't do the notarization, but or the notary act, but I understand that he bought his first car, his second car, because I gave him the first car, but the second car, and he understood that he needed a notary to make that dream come into reality. Right. So we had to understand, like, yes, we want the money, but are you making an impact in somebody else's life? When I pray before I even go. I said, Lord God, pray that there be peace in this household, that when they see this face, that might not look like they face, that they still accept me and they receive me. Lord God, I pray that when they see me, they see me covered by the blood. I'm saying because I want to make an impact. I want to make a difference in somebody's life. So when we talk about being notary, it's more powerful than that. Our signature holds power. They can't do nothing without a signature. And so when you begin to think about your purpose and the reason why you became a notary or notary signing agent, it will also, and this month I'm next, and this is also a reason why you can keep going even when the signings don't come. When the phone is not ringing and things like that. Yes, we got to market our business. I say this all the time. People can't pay you if they don't know what you do. People should be like, "What do you do? I'm a notary. What you need to notarize, right?" But my thing is, you got to still be in the highest energy, even when the signings don't come, because you understand your purpose. And sometimes your purpose is not for every person. Your purpose may not be for every person. And so, yes, there's money to be made. Money is everywhere. Like I said, watch my other video. I'll probably have to link that somewhere. It's about other ways how you can really market your business. And I think outside the box. I really think outside the box. I really try to think outside the box and say, okay, how can I keep these lights on? I like lights. I like to eat. And so, but you stay encouraged. I know, sometimes you have disappointment. And I was like, man, I called my friend like, man, I'm right here. The phone was like right here. And I'm like, I had that finger going. And I had to realize, like, you know what? Get out of that, snap out of that. Because you know what? I was able to do something that I would have put off. I would have put off. Now my taxes is ready to go. I pray God that I don't owe anything. That I was able to do that instead of waiting to the April 15th deadline, trying to make an appointment with my accountant. I was able to clean out the refrigerator. I was able to do some more house spring cleaning. I was able to do that because I didn't have those signings. And sometimes we're so busy, fast because going on one side and one side, that we're not able to really sustain our household. We just like on a fly. We're on a fly. My printer is resting, so when it's look, so when it's ready to go, it's gonna be a four blast. I do have a signing I have a signing this Monday, which is kind of cool. They already sent me the documents. The documents were sent last night, so I'm gonna wait till Monday morning to print them, just because I don't want to print them too early and then I get another email, right? To get another email saying that, oh, we had to correct some documents. So even though they sent it to me last night, I'm not going to print those documents until Monday morning, because my signing is like at 2:30 in the afternoon. So I'm going to wait till like 10 o'clock to print my documents, because I don't want them to call me and say, hey, Miss Hayes, we made an error and we have to print all those, you have to reprint those documents out. So you already know I'm doing a refinance. They already have changed the location, because the initial location was at Panera Bread, 20 minutes away, 25 minutes away from my house. And now they uploaded another address, a different address at another Panera Bread, 20 minutes from my house. And so even though my assignment is Sunday, I'm definitely going to call them, Monday morning or Monday afternoon. I'm going to call them Sunday as a reminder, right? So I have initially called and confirmed 2 weeks ago, right? 2 weeks ago. And so here it is. So I'm gonna make sure Sunday evening, I already have it set on my alarm to call them to confirm the new location, to remind them to bring a valid ID, to remind them to bring copies of each of their IDs for each of the signers, because I've seen there's 2 signers on this refinance, and making sure that they have everything. So when I walk away, pray that no error free and that I can go ahead and ship it back. So that's all I wanted to say, Rosemary. We're just going to just stay, even if you get discouraged or disappointed sometimes, just snap back of it, because we're like, you know what, our time is coming. Yes, our time is coming. My time is next. My time is next. My time is next. And then while I'm waiting on my next time, I'm going to go ahead and continue get information, get the right information, really get into these documents, what these documents look like, making sure I scan over everything, making understand I understand some things, making sure that I got details of everything, making sure that my stamp work. Sometimes we we don't even use our stamp till it's time to do it. Make sure my stamp is working. Even the night before my any of my science, I started practicing stamping my stamp because I don't want to show up and my stamp don't work. I also invested in another stamp, right? I invested in another stamp. I invested in another stamp because I want to make sure I have two on hand at all times in case one broken, I ain't gonna be out of commission. I want to keep two stamps on the hand, on hand. And so I'm always looking at trying to stay positive, even though sometimes it doesn't work. And I had to snap myself out, like, don't get out of that. Get back to it. You can do other things. So that's all I have. Again, I'm sorry for the video from yesterday. I hope this was good because I'm streaming from Zoom to YouTube. Make sure that if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, definitely put a thumbs up, and also leave in a comment, what city and state are you commissioning? I always want to know. I'm commissioned in the state of Kentucky. Right. So I'm commissioned in the state of Kentucky. So that means I'm state at large. So I can service over 120 counties. I only service like 3. I might go up to 4 or 5 by the summertime. Because I don't like to drive too far. Right. I don't like to drive too far. But that's what I do. And so I'm in Kentucky. So you guys, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. And I look for us to stay connected, stay motivated. Even if get disappointed, snap yourself back out and think that my signature holds power and my time is coming. Talk to you guys later. Bye.